to my garden? Won't you tend to my garden?
Hi, I'm Christine Gunningham, the president of the Keansburg Garden Club.
I'm Michael Aragonis, the secretary of Keansburg Garden Club.
And we're here doing some fall planting at the clock tower. We have our volunteers who are part of our club, and we have some additional volunteers who are coming out, some of the students from the high school, part of the environmental club, and we're going to do a bunch of planting today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We bought a bunch of different annual flowers and perennials, and we're going to put it together.
So lots of mums, some ornamental cabbage, asters, black-eyed Susans, whole bunch of different plants. So. And
Yeah,
probably
we're looking
some
forward
that
to
some
it.
people have never even seen before.
Yeah, and this is our first service project as the Keansburg Garden Club, so we're super excited.
Thank you all so much for coming. There might be a couple more people who roll through it and help us out. But this is our first community service event, and we're going to completely transform this space. This is so close to me. This feels so weird. No, it's so weird. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you to town leadership and council for being supportive and helping us get all of these plants. Thank you to you two for helping me stay sane. Some of our members have been here from the start, and we appreciate you all, and all of our new members. Thank you so much for coming. I think there are some awesome students here from the environmental club, so thank you guys for coming out. And it's gonna be a fun day. Yeah. We're gonna probably, I don't think we'll be here super long, but we'll see.
Not with this amount of help.
Yeah.
We got a lot of hands.
Yeah. Come on.
And I guess we're gonna start with, there's a weed barrier under here, which is not super helpful to the plants.
Or the weeds.
Or the weeds, as we can see. I saw Brian and Tim started weeding already. But yeah, so I don't know, Marina, do you want to explain how we're gonna tackle this weed barrier?
So the way that I'm seeing it, just because again, super low amount of mulch on top, just kind of pull it. Even I had been just seeing it over here. If you just kind of grab and we can pull it back, and then what we want to rip this and then just dump the mulch back on top of the soil.
So we're taking that whole entire thing
We're taking the plastic out of the environment.
It's literally plastic.
It's literally plastic.
is.
It's doing no
Yeah.
good except leaching horrible things into the soil. Once we have that kind of removed and the mulch is, back in place or whatever, we'll just start playing around, laying out the plants where they'll go. Take a step back. Does that look good? Does that not look good? Slight adjustments. And then once we have them in place, get the shovels out, dig the holes. We have compost. We can touch base on that before we do that as well. If anyone's ever planted plants before, you know what to do. If anyone's never done it before, I got you. We'll talk it through and just amend the soil before we put it in. And then the last step will just be watering everything in place and patting ourselves on the back for a beautiful job done.
Yeah.
Here we are, whistling while we work, let's do it now. Digging deep into the earth, don't give up. Rip it up, tear it up. This is how we work. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do this. Dig it up, rip it up. We ain't did enough. Come on, come on, come on.
Look at that.
Look at that.
First one done. Get gloves on, girl.
In the dirt, Jen. There's no way.
You're likely to see.
I know. Yeah, this is really why you never garden.
So I can't show you this one? Jen, I can't show you this one?
Why? What?
There's two under here.
Who the?
Yeah, we saw a second layer too.
All right, who did this?
Just do the first one first.
Rip it up. Tear it up. Rip it up. Here we are, whistling while we work.
The roots grow right through the weed fabric. They just come right up through.
So those are probably from those little grasses that we see.
You see my arms?
Yeah,
we're not that strong. I could lift it maybe if it was just paper. Yeah, I'm not. We're doing our best. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's live. Oh God. The weak ones. Wheel it. There we go. 1, 2. Oh,
Good job.
Look at that. I'll take it.
Thank you. Of course.
Now I have the whole thing in my shoe. Yep. It'll be a good shower later.
So we're discovering that there's multiple layers of landscaping fabric here, which we can only assume means that at some point it was done, this was planted. Another group came in years later, didn't realize that there was landscape fabric down and did the same thing over and over again, which is a pain in the patootie. But it's also just suffocating any roots or plants that are going to be planted here and leaching plastic into the ground. So we are doing our darndest to remove all layers of plastic, and every time we think we're done, we find another layer. So it's slowing things down a bit, but in the end, we'll be good.
It's a little piece of God's green earth in this jungle of concrete and steel. Just a hint of yellow, pink, and blue. And let us see how this garden blooms. Drivers and pedestrians passing by to this place never paid any mind. Now everyone gives it a look. A gardener.
This looks like some sort of fungus, almost like the puffball. But Mike, come here. That's a grub at almost full size, and they're horrible. They will eat, they normally look like that, but they live underground until they pupate and they eat the roots. So it's on site with these guys. And actually, you're a little awake
Kill 'em
right
on
now.
site.
It's on site.
Yeah.
I think that one's just closer to adulthood. Kill it. Kill it now. I'm vegan, someone else kill it.
All right, explain what they are.
I don't know. Bugs.
Grubs.
Are those bugs?
Yep, I could feel, ew, I don't like that. I could feel them trying to push through my fingers.
They are aerators, so they help aerate the dirt, allowing oxygen in, allowing for root development. Amazon, like $10. But you just go around.
If anyone wants to collect the grub for Franco's turtle.
My name is Paul Burish. I'm a Keansburg resident and now a Keansburg Garden Club member. Starting this community garden, I think, is one of the better things that the community can do, partly because it brings in people of different cultures, different races, and it doesn't matter what you are, because plants don't care.
What it'll stop is if there's weeds that grow up from underneath, like through a rhizome, it'll stop those. But most weeds don't grow that way. Most weeds come from seeds, land on something, and then shoot roots down. So it does nothing.
For sure.
I have rocks around my house that I'm constantly having to weed.
Best for the grub cup.
I have 3 grubs ready to be imprisoned.
Oh. They're going to be repurposed.
Mike and I need a shirt if you go. I lost them.
The grub.
Yeah. It's going. There's a lot of weed fabric, but everyone's doing their part and ripping it up, but I think having fun destroying it. But yeah, it's going good. We're gonna start laying out the plants soon.
It's not a gated garden, there's no lemon tree or homegrown tomatoes. But we can have a garden party in the secret garden.
Hi, I'm Braden Salas. We're here at Friendship Park doing the gardening. My job was to bring the disappointing news of how many layers of gardening fabric there are. We're planting all new plants here, so we want to make sure the ground is aerated, the roots could expand, and you can't do that with gardening layers. So we picked up about 3 to 4 in certain areas, and we're still going, so I'm going to get back to it.
My name is Ashley Trenchy. We're here with the Community Garden Club in Keansburg, and this is my daughter, Kiana, and my other daughter's over there doing yoga in the park. We've been here for about an hour now. ripping out a lot of the weed barriers, but we're almost done and we're excited because we're about to get all the plants set up and into the ground. So we're excited to make our community better and happy to be here.
I found more.
No.
It was in the interview. It was stuck to the shovel. Literally.
Yeah, I love that idea.
We have a go-getter, so I'll help. There you go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ooh, watch this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good job.
We've been at this for like an hour and a half. We got all the weed barrier up. There were like 4 or 5 layers or something. It took forever, but it's out. We're leveling the ground, and then you guys can see we're laying out the plants, and then we're all gonna start planting them. I mean, we're at the tail end of this. We probably did the harder part now, and so yeah, it's coming together.
Was that something that you knew we were gonna find under here?
No, we didn't know we'd find so many roots or grubs or weed barrier, and once you learn about these things, that's how you know it's important. Like weed barrier is gonna kill all these flowers if we planted them in there, and the grubs are gonna eat all the roots. So, you know, the education part is important, and we're just, you know, doing good things.
No time now. You, me, and her. And that kid too. What about them over there?
Do we want grass corner, grass side? That's for like 15 minutes down the road.
If they're gonna grow. True. So maybe corners. I think that's probably better.
Possibly some here, possibly some there. Just as long as they're on the soil, and then we can move them around, shuffle, and I'll put them right here for now.
I like that, yeah.
Hi, my name is Jenna Rotundi. I am the Environmental Club Advisor at Keansburg High School. This is one of our newest members.
Hi, I'm Ashley Bailey. I'm in the Environmental Club, and I'm also in Key Club. And I came here to help with the garden thing that we have here.
Yep, so as we've been digging and pulling stuff up, we're finding some grub. These grub are in their pupation period, and they're going to turn into Japanese beetles or June bugs, which are bad for our garden that will come up eventually or come back up eventually. So we've been collecting them, and they are going to Steve's turtles, so they won't be wasted.
Now we have everything kind of loosely placed where it's going to be. What we'll do, like let's say, like I want my mom here. I'm eyeballing this. This is where I'm digging. So you want to you're not digging next to where the plant, you are digging exactly where the plant is. You're going to get your hole big enough and deep enough so that the pot that it's going in fits in there with some room to spare. And then eventually what you'll do, take it, kind of roll it on its sides to loosen it up, shake it out. You'll break up the root ball a little bit just to get it so it's not all in one recognizable shape. A couple handfuls of compost in the hole, pop that baby in, back fill her in real gentle, up around the root base, and call her done. But main thing is just getting that hole placed where we are already envisioning the plant to be. If we have any questions, let a girl know. This is the fun part.
I have something for you. Dig inside. You may be surprised what you find, because it's been a while. Why don't you just use your tool to tend to my garden?
So the best way to find out if your hole is deep enough, right? You take what you've got and you set it down in there and you go, oh, okay, it's wide enough. But what I might do, I might dig a little more out, because what we're gonna do, those bags of compost, you're gonna, and I'll show this to you guys too, but like when you're ready to do this, first of all, you might have to rip those off, but you kind of shake it out. See how root bound that is? Those are all roots. So what you want to do is kind of just
Rip them apart and spread them out?
Well, gently, you know. You don't want to be ripping, but just kind of if you were giving your scalp a massage. that kind of motion. And what you'll do, you'll have your whole dugout here, and we'll have a bag of compost. You put a little bit of compost in there, mix it in, pop it in like that, and then you backfill it. But that's taking your pot, setting it in the hole and saying, maybe a little deeper. That is the way, the best way to kind of figure if you're good or not. So I will grab a couple bags of compost and start bringing them over.
All right, I'll help with that.
Do you want a purple?
Purple, sure.
Here, across the way.
Right? Like I just feel like it was too much orange and yellow. All right, so which ones?
Can we do the purple here? Because there's 2 yellows here.
Absolutely.
You can have the yellow for that orange.
Sure. Yep. So then I have yellow and purple.
Purple here, red there.
This is gonna be us pulling up weed fabric, but we got it now. Just trying to get a level soil so that we can plant everything. Because if obviously like you plant the hole too low or too high, it can affect the plants. We got to make sure we have like that right level. But yeah, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Hey, we've been planting now with the mums and the different perennials and annuals by the clock tower here. And of course, come into a lot of things that you don't expect in the ground, like pipes and rocks and plants that you didn't even expect that had thorns on it, including grubs and everything else that nature gives you.
I see what she needs, and it's a lot of work. Toil and sweat, but it's quite the worth. 'Cause she's something to see. All it takes is just some loving.
So there's some dirt over there, and that's because there's too much dirt in like the gardening area. So we're moving it over there, so it can be like flatter, I guess.
Let's do this, dig it out, rip it up. We ain't did it up. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do this, dig it out, rip it up. We ain't did it up. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do this, dig it out, rip it up. We ain't did it up. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do this, dig it out, rip it up. We ain't did it up.
I'm Caitlin Morales, and I'm a part of the garden club, so I came to plant flowers for the fall. I was really excited to be a part of a community project and do something nice that everyone can enjoy. And I love gardening because it gets me outside, it's a little workout, and at the end I get something either delicious or pretty out of it.
And who did you bring today?
I brought my 11-year-old twins, Rosie and Maddie. So they are helping out as well.
Do the book. Look at that.
You're little.
Disgusting. Oh my God. I'm gonna be going ahead. Christine. This is unacceptable.
So as you can see, the pile's gotten bigger. I think what we're gonna do with it after this is that we're gonna leave it with the township and let them pick it up and deal with it.
All right, so we have a grub cup status update. We now have some sort of crazy jumping worm that apparently isn't good for our little planting environment right now. So he has entered the grub cup and he will be fed to Steve's turtle.
God, thank you. Wow.
Doesn't it look great though?
Yeah, it does. It brings it out. You can't help but see it when you're coming down. It looks great. It looks really good.
Mr. Kukusa.
Yes.
Do you want to say hello to the camera?
Hi. How you doing? Thank you, guys. Thanks. It
Town
looks
council.
beautiful.
So here's one of our town council members, Jimmy Kukusa.
That's great. This is really great. It really is. This is beautiful. Thank you. My God, it looks beautiful. It looks great. Hi. You look great. It looks beautiful. You see it coming down. It brightens up the whole place. I think I'm going to sleep here tonight.
Right there with you.
God bless. Thank you.
You betcha, you betcha.
God bless. Thank you.
Thank you. We are just about almost done with planting at this point in time, and just to go over a bit why we picked the plants that we did. It's obviously we've got a ton of chrysanthemums, and this ornamental kale and cabbage. This is just like stereotypically fall. It puts everyone in a fall mood. The same thing with the celosia, also known as coxcomb. They're just really beautiful pops of color that are classic fall plants. Unfortunately, the celosia will not come back on its own, which is the price we pay for its beauty. But the mums, all of the native grasses that we put in, the asters that haven't even started blooming yet, they're this wonderful, vibrant purple color. The succulents, the sedums, all of that, they're native perennials to this area. So they're meant to be here. They thrive in these conditions. They will have deep taproot, so we won't have to worry about using excess water to keep them alive. And they bring all of the pollinators. And a lot of times, like right now in the fall, and even in the spring too, but right now for the fall, these flowers will be blooming through like to the first frost. So it's really like the best opportunity for all of the pollinators and the bees to get that last burst of pollen to keep them over for the winter. So it's really beneficial for the pollinators in the area, and it's beneficial for the town because it just looks so colorful and happy. But the Keansburg Garden so far.
The hose burst. Reach out to us on Facebook. Donations are more than welcome because right now I'm a human hose.
Yeah, we're so happy with the results. Everyone says it looks so good. So yeah, we're just watering things up. It's the last step. Been out here for a couple hours, but honestly, this is one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. So I'm happy.
We're very happy.
Yeah, definitely added lots of color, and I think everyone who came out to help learned a little bit more about plants today. And
definitely.
I have something for you. Dig inside. You may be surprised what you find, because it's been a